What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 best legendary weapons for PvE. I know a lot of people get a little confused, especially when jumping into Destiny 2 as a new player or even a returning player. There are a lot of different weapons you can use, and sometimes you just want to know what's the best weapon, what should I grind for, and what's going to be the best thing I can use for this raid. Now I will make another video on this for PvP, so if you're interested in that, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. I also want to let you guys know that I am investing into my memberships page. I'm trying to add as many perks as I can, so if you are interested in that, go check it out. It is only $1 a month, and for that you will receive members only videos, members only live chats, shout outs, members only polls, and priority reply to comments. Again, I'm definitely going to be adding more to this later, but genuinely, if you are interested, it would mean a lot to me. But thank you to my friend Loud for being a member for 4 months now. I really appreciate it. Loud has been one of my closest friends for a long time. We played Destiny for a while, and he genuinely supports me and cares about my YouTube channel success. So again, thank you to him. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this list. For the first weapon, we have the Stasis grenade launcher Lost Signal. This is the first legendary grenade launcher to have the area denial frame. It's similar to the exotic grenade launcher Witherhoard, except rather than shooting only one bullet, it shoots multiple for the cost of 1 ammo. Ever since its release, it has been one of the best weapons to use in PvE content, so if you are interested in grabbing this weapon, you will need to own episode Echoes. You can get this weapon from drops from engrams and the activities. This weapon can also be crafted with 5 red borders, and I got that pretty quickly. I don't remember how many engrams it took me, or activities in general, but this came out in Act 2 of Echoes. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover one of the god rolls that I recommend, and for that, we're going to start with the barrel. So for the barrel, you're going to want quick launch, and then for the magazine, high velocity rounds, and then for the first perk, you're going to want auto loading holster, and then for the second, Vorpal weapon. And for your masterwork, I really would recommend blast radius. This weapon can be used for ad clear and boss damage. That's why I have auto loading in Vorpal, because it is very good for boss damage, especially if you're going to run it with something like Choir of One. You can quick swap without ADSing, and you can get out some big DPS with that. So again, if you don't have this weapon, definitely go and grab it. And next on the list, we have my personal favorite PvE weapon that is out right now, at least, and has been in almost every single one of my legendary weapon videos because of how good it is. And that weapon is the Strand Sidearm, the Call. The Call is a rocket-assisted frame, the second rocket-assisted frame sidearm that we have received. And the reason why this weapon is so good is because it almost has the power of a fusion rifle, but its shots are very quick with a RPM of 100. And because of its amazing ammo economy, it is so good for clearing out majors and even champions. I really cannot state this enough. If you don't have any rocket sidearms, go and get one of them. There's 3 of them right now, and my personal favorite, again, is the Call. And I'm going to go ahead and give you my personal god roll. So for your barrel, you're going to want quick launch. For your magazine, you're going to want tactical mag. For your first perk, you're going to want lead from gold. And then for your second, desperate measures. And for your masterwork, velocity is probably your best option. If you want this weapon, all you have to own is the Final Shape DLC, and you can craft it with 5 red borders. You get this weapon throughout the campaign, or you can even focus it at your ghost vendor at the Pale Heart. Next on the list, we have the Void Heavy Grenade Launcher Edge Transit. And I'm specifically talking about the Onslaught version of this weapon and not the old one. This is an adaptive frame grenade launcher and is notorious for one of the most damage output weapons in the game. If you're ever in a raid or dungeon and are blamed for not putting out enough damage, this weapon is honestly for you, because not only does this weapon outperform over any other grenade launcher in the game, it's also enhanceable. So I'm going to let you on a little bit of a secret here. There's been an update recently where if you go to Zavala, you're able to focus specific weapons for Onslaught. So if you're having trouble getting this weapon, go to Zavala and focus Edge Transit, so that way you have a better chance of getting it. Now it may take a couple of tries, or it may even take thousands of tries, but probably not. This weapon is definitely worth the grind. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you my personal god roll and 50% of the community's personal god roll. So starting off with the barrel, we have quick launch. For the magazine, we have spike grenades. For the first perk, Envious Assassin. And then for the second perk, Bait and Switch. And for the masterwork, you're going to want velocity. Now how this weapon works, basically you have to do damage with your other 2 weapons before switching to it, so that way you have Bait and Switch activated. And pairing this up with something like Witherhoard or even Still Hunt, you will definitely outperform in damage. Again, if you don't have this weapon, go get it. You don't need anything for it, you just gotta go in Onslaught, make sure to focus it first, and every 10 rounds, you will get a chest. with a chance to drop Edge Transit. Next weapon on the list, we have the Solar Hand Cannon Zali's Bane. This is again one of my most favorite weapons of all time, and that is because it's pretty much Sunshot, but in a legendary form. Depending on the role you get or craft, it can make or break the weapon, honestly. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and tell you this role right now, so you can get it in your mind. For your barrel, you're going to want Corkscrew Rifling. For your magazine, Appended Mag. For your first perk, Explosive Payload. And then for your second, Incandescent. This weapon will give you the feel of Sunshot, while obviously not being the same. It will definitely be pretty close. Same RPM as well. And can be a great replacement of Sunshot if you want to use your exotic slot for something else. Now, if you do want to get this weapon, you will have to run a raid for it, which can be pretty hard. So if you have no one to run a raid with, please consider joining my Discord. We have a bunch of people on there who are willing to help you, especially me. I'm always down to run a King's Fall. So yeah, if you want this weapon, run a King's Fall. If you need people to do it with, join my Discord. We will help you out. This weapon can be crafted with 5 red borders. Obviously, it will take a little bit longer to get the weapon crafted because you will have to do a raid and you have to rely on RNG. But yes, definitely worth getting this if you need a good primary weapon or exotic replacement. And last, but certainly not least, we have the No Hesitation Solar Auto Rifle. This weapon is a support frame, the first of its kind, and is definitely for those of you who like playing the support role or even just want to keep their teammates alive in in-game activities such as jams or raids even, and works similar to Osteostriga with the ammo kind of tracking the enemies, and it even tracks your allies when you want to heal them, and pairs great with a support warlock class. Now the role for this weapon, it kind of depends on what you want to use it for, but what I would recommend is to have Arrowhead Break as your barrel, Tactical Mag for your magazine, Physic as your first perk, and then Circle of Life as your second. And for your masterwork, you're going to want Reload Speed. This will definitely tie into the more support build. So if you're looking for a weapon that is good for ad clear and also keep your allies alive, then I definitely recommend this one. You can craft it with 5 red borders, and all you need is, again, the Final Shape DLC, and like the call, you can focus it through your Ghost Vendor at the Pale Heart, or just open engrams. But yes, absolutely recommend getting this weapon if you don't have it. I tried to keep this list as unbiased as possible, and I think I did a good job at it, as all of these weapons are pretty up there when it comes to best weapons of all time right now that are currently available, and trust me, your teammates definitely won't be disappointed. If you want to see more videos like this one, consider subscribing, and if this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, like the video, comment down below what your favorite weapon was, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you all on the next one. Peace.